Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. As you can tell, my name is Jason and I will be introducing today's video. So I'm going to try and keep this a little bit shorter as I go through the usual spiel that most of you guys are fairly familiar with. Guys, if you have any strategies, anything you would like us to film, any suggestions, any ideas, questions, please email us at sincitylivingLV@gmail.com. We haven't gotten a strategy sent to us in a few weeks, so I love shooting these videos for you guys. Please send them to us. And of course, our usual shout out of appreciation to our patrons. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are enjoying the how to deal with the full dice, full craps instructional videos that we are putting out for you guys, the whole course. Putting them out 2 a week, so I hope you guys are enjoying them. If anybody's interested, just check the description down below. And otherwise, what I want to say is we have live streams. Live streams are coming very soon. The equipment is in the mail. It is on the way. So I don't want to take up too much time here. There is going to be a lot of information about the live stream, how to sign up, how to join us on our craps tournaments or anything else. Just check the end of the video. Even if you don't watch the full video, skip over to the end. At the end of the video, I'm going to have a discussion on a lot more detail on the live streams. I'm going to put that in the next couple weeks worth of videos. So please keep an eye, guys. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into today's video. So for today's video, I want to shoot a strategy that was given to us by one of our fans on our last live chat. And let's take a look at it. I just wrote notes down as I was going to make it easier for me. So let me pull out these notes. Let's take a look. Okay, so how does he start? All right, so he does this is obviously a fairly lengthy, fairly decent sized bankroll. He does a $500 no 4 and a $500 no 10. I'm going to assume he does it on the come out roll. Not necessarily, but I'm going to assume in fact, yes, he does do this on a come out roll. So he does this on a come out roll. Obviously, if a winner 7 occurs, he wins $500. And if he wins $500, he's sitting pretty solid. He's doing this on a $25 minimum bet table. So a quarter is the minimum bet. Right? He's looking to get to one of the standard 160 across, including the point. Right? So he does not have a line bet for this, a pass line bet. Now he's hoping one of the inside numbers rolls to begin with, or a winner 7. If a winner 7 rolls, he's going to take these both down, and as soon as there's a point, he's going to go 160 across, including. In his mind, it's a free bet. He's already ahead. It's not the casino's money. It's your money. You've won it. You can take it. Go cash it out. Again, as usual, take it home. Spend it on your husband because you always want to spend your money on your husband. But it is now no longer impacting your initial bankroll. Your initial bankroll, whatever it may have been, you've gained $500. So you've actually gained 3 to 4 shooters worth if you want to just do your 160 across, including, just by a single winner 7. So if an inside number rolls, he will now go ahead and start doing some place bets. And he's going to do 115 on the 5 and 9, and 138 on the 6 and 8. So, how do they pay? They all pay the exact same. Every single one of these bets pays the exact same. What do they pay? $161. You see where this is going. If a single one of these numbers hits, take everything down, including your lays. And by the way, this right here, $25 vig. Just so you know, in case you're wondering, $25 vig. So a single number hits. Any of these inside numbers hit, you take everything down and you go to 160 across. So you get everything down, plus you now have $1 more than you started with. So you have 160 across without impacting your initial bankroll, without impacting your initial buy-in. Now, of course, in order to do this, you've got 1,000 plus all of this. So you've got about 1,500 on the table. So again, this is a pretty aggressive strategy to start with, and it does require a bit of a bankroll. So anything hits, any of these hit, you go to your 160 across. Now, if one of these come down behind, let's say you had a come out 10. You get a come out roll 10. You go down behind. Now what are you going to do? You're going to regress your lays down, and you're also going to regress your inside bets down. Now, the beauty with this kind of strategy is if you had a 0.7 out, you would basically break even for the roll. You'd probably make a couple of bucks. No, you're going to lose a couple of bucks. I'm sorry, you're going to lose a couple of bucks. So if you get it down behind, if one of these comes down behind, he will actually regress. So he's going to take that. Okay, the plus is going to get $12 back for his vig. And now he's going to go to 130 on the lays, or 330, I'm sorry, 330 on the lays. That means he's going to win $330. That means you have a $16 vig on this. So you'd have to pay the $16 vig. And then he does the same thing. He goes to, he also has 100 or 330 at risk in here. Oops. Basically the idea, in fact, looking at this, he may not even do the lays on the come out roll. Looking at this, the lays basically pay for the inside if there's a 0.7 out. So he may not do his direct lays until after the point has already been established. But the inside, the lays pay for the inside bet. Now, once you get to this, now it becomes a little bit trickier. You still want to get down to your 160 inside, or 160 across, including the point. But if you've already had it down behind, you're already down 500 bucks, 513 technically. So you've got some work ahead of you. You've got some work ahead of you to try and catch it up. So like most strategies, there is of course a major danger point, and that danger point is getting it down behind very, very, very quickly. If you get it down behind very, very quickly, it costs you 500 bucks. Now you regress down your bets, and it takes you even longer to win that 500 bucks back. If it were me, and I got it down behind, I would probably say screw it and just keep going with the strategy. I would probably keep the $500 lay on the 4, and I'd probably go ahead and do the 500 on the inside numbers. Screw it. Why not? Or I might even buy back in and replace whichever one came down behind. I mean, there's a couple different ways to do it. Just because of how much it's going to take me to get my 500 back, I would rather keep going with my initial strategy, and where a 7 will benefit me a little bit better, or I may drop my inside down, but I may come back on my lays. It just depends. There's so many different ways you can do it, so many different options of how you may want to play it. So entirely up to you. Just wanted to showcase this for you. I love it when you guys send me strategies. Nobody has emailed us a strategy in quite a while. I cannot remember the last time somebody emailed us a strategy. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys find this interesting, illuminating, enlightening, or just plain fun. Thank you very, very much for sending it to me, for giving it to me. We appreciate every single one of you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Bye now. Okay guys, so as I promised at the end of the videos, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the live stream and how it's going to work. So the first thing is, if you're interested in being one of the players for our craps tournaments, which we're going to have every single week, please email us at sincityliving.lv@gmail.com. I need the email addresses and want to know who is interested so that we can get it set up and we can select it. I'm going to have the first round is going to be 16 players. There'll be 4 players per week. The 5th week is going to be the 4 champions from the previous weeks to get an ultimate champion. Haven't decided yet what the prize will be. Maybe I'll see if I can pick up another one of these lights. But we'll have some sort of prize for our champion. So please, if you're interested, email us. I want to pick the first 8 players, the first 2 weeks worth of players, so that we'll have the first 4 ready for the first week, and the other 4 will be kind of backup, just in case somebody has connection issues or something comes up and they're not able to play that week. Then I've got the other players on standby, so I can just bump one of them up or maybe shift the first person down or something along those lines. The main tournament is going to be Thursdays at 6 o'clock. my time, Las Vegas time, 6 p.m. Las Vegas time. And it's the way it's going to work is it's going to be a time thing. I'm going to do the live stream for an hour. I'm going to do the game for an hour, rather. And it might work out to about 30 rolls, might work out to about 40 rolls. I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes. But it's going to be time. It's going to be an hour. Instead of the craps tournaments that they do down on the strip where it's 30 rolls, we're going to do an hour. So I want to make sure I have a finite time limit for this to start with. And then we will go from there. I'm going to find a way, either a Discord or a Zoom or a private chat room, some way for the players to be logged into something where I can communicate with them on my second computer so that they can tell me what their bets are, what they want to bet, what they want to press when something hits, without me having to scroll through the full chat of the live stream itself. I'm not going to be able to keep an eye on that. And if we have enough people watching and chatting, it could be difficult to keep an eye. So I have to figure that part out. Another reason I need the emails, so I can communicate back and forth with the potential players. So if you're interested, again, please email me. Eventually, just pretty much everybody's going to have an opportunity to be in on these things because we're going to do multiple ones. I'm also looking at probably doing a second craps tournament, maybe late Wednesday nights, possibly, I'm not sure, where I'm going to do it a little bit different. The second one is going to be, instead of 1 hour and then whoever's got the most chips is the winner, because those craps tournaments tend to have really weird strategies. They're not normal strategies that you'd see in normal play, because you're competing against other players and you just want to make sure you have more chips than them by the end. What I'm going to do with the second tournament is, instead of a weekly winner, we're going to play for an hour, and then I'll keep track of how much money people still have on their, or how many chips they still have. And then the next week, same players are going to keep going. Basically, this game will go until the bankrolls end, until we have one person with money left, or chips left. Again, there's no money involved in this. So once we have one final winner, so people will drop out as their play money bankrolls expire, as they run out of chips. So that one, I'm guessing we'll see some more normal strategies, the kind of things people actually play when they're actually playing craps. And then eventually we're going to add baccarat, pai gow, 3-card poker, blackjack, of course, to these tournaments. Whatever we can, to these live streams and live stream tournaments, whatever we can, when we can, as best we can. We're going to have to figure it out as we go. We have a lot of time constraints between me working full-time plus a child. But we're going to do the best we can. We're very, very excited to have this going. And we also will try and pick a day or time where I can do a patron-exclusive tournament or two. We'll see. We'll see how many of our patrons are interested, and see if we can't get that going as well, where it's only on the patron site. So definitely stay tuned, guys. Please, if you're interested in playing in one of the tournaments or partaking in our live streams, aside from just the chat, obviously it's a live stream, please watch, chat with us, let us know how it's going or what you think, and otherwise, please, again, email us, sincityliving.lv@gmail.com. Otherwise, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Any suggestions, please hit us up. Thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate every single one of you guys, and we will catch you guys next time. Bye now.